Yo, what's up guys, TheInsaneGamefreak here to bring you Bakuman episode 21. Bakuman is legal now. Well, technically, can drink now. Yeah, there we go. And it's funny because this episode actually features the first, I mean, technically, I don't know if Bakuman counts as a shonen series, but if it does, then it features its first antagonist in this, or an asshole character. It features its first asshole character in the series. His name is Koogy, or Koji. I'm not too sure how you pronounce it. I'm thinking Koogy though. Fuck you, Koji, or fuck you, Koogy is the name of this review, and pretty much what this review boils down to. I actually had two ideas thrown in my head. I was gonna say tired, which would have been for fucking Psycho, because this is really what boils down during the first half of the episode. It's pretty much Kaya is talking to Shunjin about like dumb shit, and Psycho has to draw out like this entire fucking, has to finish up the damn chapter by tomorrow so they can give it to Mr. Artori for their 19-page deadline that they've been doing for the last, I think it's been a few weeks probably now. And pretty much what it is that Psycho runs his ass to the ground. He literally goes 2 nights without sleeping just to finish this fucking chapter. And he turns it in. He's really fucked up. They get there and they turn it in, and they find out they don't have to do that anymore. So they're both like, yes! And as they're like, yes! Psycho's about to pass the fuck out. Actually. It's kind of funny. But I guess we should also mention there are 2 characters introduced in this episode. One of them is Koogy, the other one is Aoi. Aoi is the girl you see in the ending. And you find out that not only did Fukuda made it into the Golden Cup, the future Golden Cup, but so did Nakaki, because he's working with Aoi. Pretty much, the way she writes, she writes in like this. She's one of those type of chicks. She's like the other chick in the series, and she's really non-speaking and blunt when she does speak. Like, she just, like, they ran across him as they were going to the meeting, and fucking Nakagi's just like, hi, it's like, oh hey, it's Psycho and everything. And Psycho's, and apparently what it is that he's working with Aoi for their manga, which I forget what it's actually called, because it's kind of bad, but I don't remember, but the whole point is that they're like Psycho and Shujin, whereas they're working together, where he does the drawing, Nakaki does the drawing, and Aoi comes up with the story, and she can draw really good female faces, but her stories are more suited for Shonen Jump type of material, or quote unquote Shonen Jack type of material. So in that respect, that's what her shit is. And she wants to be, I'm assuming, she doesn't really seem that dedicated to her dream. At the same time, she takes it very seriously. And when I say she's really blunt, like I said a few minutes ago, it's because she straight up and flat out tells Psycho and Shujin that she did not like that money and intelligence thing they did. She also didn't, but for whatever reason, she liked Color Fusical, which is the manga by the new character Koji, who no one knows until the end of the fucking episode. Near the halfway near end of the episode, because as I said, anyways, is that they do their little meeting. You get a little meet and greet. You get to see Aoi's character, which is very few because she doesn't talk, and when she does talk, she's like halfway fucking serious all the damn time. But anyways, they made it into the contest too, and Nakaki explains that the listing out of each manga that's gonna be out is by which ones they think they're going to win the most. So Fukuda's is first, then Psycho and Shujin's, and then Nakaki's and Aoi's, and then finally Koogy's. So by that ranking, they're thinking Fukuda is going to win. Because, you know, Nijima's already being serialized, so Nijima has no reason to be doing with the dumb shit anymore. So anyways, that's going on. Then they go to the meeting, and as I said before, they say you can stop doing it because, and as they're saying this, Psycho's about to pass the fuck out, but he holds the fuck on because there's actually a little scene where the screen turns white. He's like, argh. And so you could see Psycho was fucking tired. You find that out later because after the meeting he goes to sleep. But what happens in the meeting is pretty much they explain that I don't know what is. I like Hattori more throughout the series. Like when I first saw him, I figured he was gonna be a bullshit character. He's actually a very important character, and I like Hattori a lot. Like he's a cool dude. He's probably one of my favorite male characters. Probably my third favorite right now. Third, or I'd probably say third. I like him more than Nizuma. I like him. He's about the same level as Psycho, and then Shuji and Fukuda are first. But whatever. Pretty much he explains that you guys only have to get winning. He doesn't. That you guys should be focusing on getting serialized and get you prepared for it. Because honestly, the whole point is that since they got in, it doesn't even matter if they come in first or not. He's still gonna get them ready for serialization. Because the way the system works is that regardless, is that the system's not really judged on how many people like your shit. Because they actually have like, you know, little questionnaires, but they also have a like or not like system. And they judge it off of those two systems. And then they make their decision using that as somewhat of a base. But they don't like just say, oh, the questionnaire decides it or the like and dislike thing decides it. It's like a Facebook thing they did where it's like or dislike here. But still. So, I mean, you can have like a whole bunch of likes and a good questionnaire score. You're probably good. But if you have like low dislike, you have low like scores but really high overall scores, you can still get in. And they actually mentioned that Beelzebub and a couple other series were like that when they first came out, which I find really interesting that they're linking other mangas and animes that are actually currently showing had the same type of starting points. So it's pretty cool. So they explained that, and he explained, but Psycho's like, no, fuck that. We will get first. Regardless if we need to or not, we're getting fucking first. That's the whole point. We are going to overtake Nizuma. And the Tori's like, fuck yeah, I mean, I said this back in like I think the second or third episodes when they met Hattori, and he actually did say it. It's like what did you think of those two middle schoolers? And he was like, they're not really ready right now, but I bet you in about 3 years they'll probably be able to beat Nizuma. And he said it, so I thought that was really cool. It's actually cool links because I didn't actually catch that. That's pretty interesting. So anyways, after that's finished, Psycho and Jujin go home. Psycho goes to bed finally. And it cuts over to this random ass music section where you hear Koogy singing for like 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. Then they explain Koogy's a music dude. Pretty much we're explaining what Koogy is. Koogy is a guy who likes to do a lot of things and express his talents in a lot of ways. So what it boils down to is that he's going to take a break from music and work on manga. It's funny because he's the one who drew Color Fusical, which is the name of his work, which is really offhanded and looked weird as shit from the little screenshot they did show us of it. And he's kind of an asshole because the reason why I say he's somewhat of an antagonist is because he's not doing this because it's his dream to become a manga artist. He's doing this because he wants to be good at everything. It's all some I want to do shit because I can shit, which is the mentality I hate in people. It's annoying as shit when people tell me I'm doing it because I can, not because of like some actual reason. It's just, I don't know, I'm a very logic-oriented person, so when someone tells me to do something because I can't, it really pisses me off. And that's really what Koogy... So Koogy really ticked me off with that shit. He was just like, I'm going to do this because I want to be the best. Just because I want to be the best. Not because of a dream, which is even worse because he announces this right before his shit comes out. So, and he even says it. He doesn't even take this shit seriously. The way he acts, you can tell he doesn't take this shit seriously. And I hate that shit sometimes. And the problem is that his fans, since he told his fans he's going to be a manga artist, they know that Koogy's definitely going to get his fans to fucking do the questionnaires thing for him and automatically get him high off the questionnaires. And that's bullshit. Just to note, Psycho and Shujin didn't like Color Fusical, but Ioi did. And that's really, the episode really ends with Fukuda getting really pissed off and telling everyone to meet at the editorial office because they're about to give him hell. And at the end of the episode, it's like telling Fukuda roll out. And I was like, oh shit, we about to raise some hells at the editorial office. And that's really where the episode really ends off. What do you guys think of Koogy as somewhat of an antagonist? I'm not going to say antagonist in the sense that he's a bad guy, but more of an antagonist is he definitely isn't doing this shit for a normal reason. He's doing this for an asshole reason. But I feel like this brings a sense of realism into the show because Honestly, all we've been dealing with is a whole bunch of goody-goody two-shoes bullshit with just tribulations with the good guys. That's cool, but we gotta have an asshole antagonistic-like character to even it out to make this realistic. Because realistically, there are a whole bunch of assholes in the world. And they only really meant, and Douchebag Face was the only other guy they mentioned who doesn't show up, after, who hasn't shown up ever since like episode 8 when he got knocked the fuck out. Well, then he showed up during graduation, but I mean, he didn't really matter until he got knocked the fuck out by Shuji with Falcon punched to the fucking face. But as I say, the episode is gonna bring this more realistic. What do you think about Koogy as a character, his design as a character, his attitude as a character from what we saw so far? Are you looking forward to episode 22? How's shit going for you guys? And just leave your comments and your thoughts on the episode in the comment section below. So keep on drawing. Life's a game for the win. I will catch you guys tomorrow for Korewa Zombie Desuka episode 8 review? 8 or 9? I think 9. 9 review. I think, no, yeah, 9 review. So, peace until then. Keep on drawing. It sounds like a really bad, like, gay catchphrase. I apologize, but that's what we're gonna run with, and no one said anything bad about it so far, so peace.